All right, let's talk about flying into Southern California. For a lot of us, that means one thing: stress. But today, we're going to dive into a totally different option, one that swaps the chaos for a bit of sunshine and relaxation the moment you touch down.
You know that feeling, right? The endless terminals, the mad dash to your gate, just the sheer scale of a mega airport. It feels like your vacation can't actually start until you've managed to escape the airport itself. But what if it didn't have to be that way?
Well, that's exactly the promise of Long Beach Airport, or LGB as you'll see it called. It's this hidden gem that savvy travelers are starting to figure out, and it offers this uniquely Californian welcome from the second you land.
So what is it that makes this place so different? It's really a total shift in how you experience travel. They've positioned LGB to be this relaxed, easy gateway to everything Southern California has to offer. I mean, just look at the difference here. It's almost unbelievable. You're talking about a small, boutique airport with only 11 gates compared to a massive hub like LAX with over 150. And the passenger numbers? 4 million a year versus 88 million. This isn't just about statistics. This completely changes the feel of your journey. Imagine getting from the curb to your gate in under 10 minutes. It's a game changer. And this whole unique experience? It starts the moment your plane hits the runway. Seriously, forget everything you think you know about getting off a plane and walking through a terminal. This is something else entirely.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for you even before you land. If you're flying into Long Beach, try your best to snag a seat on the left side of the plane. Trust me, the views of the coastline as you descend are just spectacular.
So the first thing you're going to notice is what's missing: those big modern jet bridges. At LGB, you get off the plane the old school way, by walking down a set of open-air stairs or a ramp right onto the tarmac. You are literally greeted by the California air the second you step out of the plane. This whole process is a huge part of the airport's charm. You come down the stairs, you take a little walk across the tarmac, and you immediately feel that famous breeze. It's a sensory thing that connects you to where you are, before you even get inside a building. And it's that hands-on connection that people just seem to love. It's a throwback, right, to a totally different era of flying. It's a memorable, one-of-a-kind experience you just don't get at most airports anymore. And get this, instead of walking into some sterile hallway, you walk into an outdoor concourse that feels more like a resort patio. I'm talking a garden with palm trees, cozy fire pits, outdoor bars. There's even a Fly LGB sign for your selfie. Oh, and the baggage claim? That's open air too. It's all designed to make you want to hang out, not just run for the exit.
This whole commitment to a local, authentic experience doesn't stop with the architecture. It goes right to the food and drink you'll find inside.
This quote pretty much says it all. The airport made a very specific, deliberate choice to support local businesses. So if you're looking for the usual big national chains, well, you're in the wrong place. And honestly, that's a really good thing.
So instead, you get 7 different dining spots, and all of them are local Long Beach favorites. You can grab a bite from Boathouse on the Bay or maybe George's Greek Cafe. You're getting an actual taste of the local culture right away. Okay, so the vibe is fantastic, we get it. But what about the practical side of things? How does flying into LGB actually get you to your vacation faster?
Well, if your plans include Disneyland or hopping on a cruise ship, this is where Long Beach Airport really shines. Now pay attention, because this is a huge tip. There is a special flat-rate taxi fare from Long Beach Airport to Disneyland for just $47. But here's the catch: you absolutely have to ask for it. If you don't say anything, you'll just get charged the regular meter rate, which can be up around $60. And for comparison, a similar ride from LAX could easily cost you close to $100.
A lot of people just assume that John Wayne Airport is the only smart option for Disneyland. But look at this. The travel time from Long Beach is pretty much identical, so it's always worth checking flight prices for both airports. You could end up saving a good bit of time and money.
And for you cruise travelers, it gets even better. Not only is LGB the closest airport to the Long Beach cruise terminal, which makes sense, but it's also closer to the Los Angeles cruise terminal than LAX is. So for a quick transfer from the airport to the port, it's really the clear winner.
Beyond all the convenience, flying into LGB is also kind of like taking a step back in time. The airport is just steeped in this rich aviation history that they've done an amazing job of preserving.
So this place actually celebrated its 100th anniversary back in 2023. And its centerpiece is this absolutely stunning terminal from 1941, which is a historic landmark and still the heart of the whole airport today. And that's really what makes it so special, right? While so many other airports have just torn down their past, Long Beach has completely embraced it.
You're not just passing through another building. You're actually experiencing a living, breathing piece of aviation history.
So, if we boil it all down, what are the big takeaways? Choosing Long Beach gets you a uniquely stress-free open-air arrival. It gives you a real taste of the local culture. It's a super convenient and smart choice for Disneyland and cruises. And you get to experience a piece of living history.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on. What if the very first moment of your vacation didn't feel like an airport at all? By choosing a place like Long Beach, you're deciding to start your vacation the second your feet hit the tarmac. It really reframes the whole idea of what air travel can be.